Hi, and welcome to Digital Marketing School. This is the first episode on conversational marketing. As a term within the digital space, the principles of conversational marketing were first fully identified and outlined in serial blogger Joseph Jaffe's book, Join the Conversation, published in 2007. The author looks at the context within which conversational marketing derived, the birth of the many-to-many model, and its relevance to traditional marketing principles. In this first episode, we'll look at what this new model means. Traditionally, mass media worked at disseminating a message from a single source to the masses. The flow of communication was essentially one way. The consumer was primed to receive a message which might translate into a purchase or act as a passive branding exercise. Technology changed all that. The internet has been the great equalizer, where the value of a communication is what decides whether it becomes part of mass consumption or not. The communications power structure is no longer top-down, the big message from the big brand disseminated to the waiting and primed masses. The power now comes from the bottom up. Consumers now want a say, and they have a clear set of values that they want the brand to reflect. They expect companies to act in a certain way. They understand brands intricately. Many of them are part of a social network, such as Facebook or Bebo, and their profile is their brand. Consumers' appetite for connectedness is huge, and they have considerably higher expectations of both brands and companies. The consumer now expects innovation, creativity, transparency, and trust. An inferior promise or a substandard product does not last. A classic example is the Nike women's soccer site. The manufacturer identified the sport as having a huge following with no home, so they built a place online to convene and form a community with enormous success. However, when the brand started getting accused on the forums of using sweatshops, instead of engaging in conversation and addressing the issues, it pulled the site. This was a disaster, as its detractors became scattered all over the web, and the brand lost the opportunity to manage its reputation and eliminate the negatives. Instead, the negatives gained momentum. Nike had connectedness, but with no trust and no transparency. In the book Greater Good: How Good Marketing Makes for Better Democracy, the authors note that consumers shape the marketplace through the choices they make, the actions they take, and the rights they claim. In competitive markets, consumers' votes at the cash register give them a strong say about the fates of products and services. Many consumers also engage actively with marketeers. Consumers want the market to be fair, and they want it to respond to their needs. So, communications between the brand and the consumer is part of a constant and uninterruptible flow back and forth. The brand must listen and respond to the needs and desires of the consumer. That does not mean that the consumer controls the brand message. It means that the consumer has already entered into a relationship with the brand and wants an equal say and contribution to the development of these shared values and vision. In the next episode on conversational marketing, we'll be looking at the different tools, methods, and opportunities to engage in a conversation. Thanks for watching.